11 things that stink about being a closet smoker. You're a closet smoker and it stinks. Smoking is the #1 secret you keep from the world. You hide your smoking from everyone. You're embarrassed about your addiction and don't want anyone to know about it. You're afraid of the hurtful judgment from other people, so you go to great lengths to cover it up. As a closet smoker, you creep, sneak, and tiptoe around to smoke. You take momentary pleasure in your secret while doing your best to conceal your addiction from friends, family members, and coworkers. You do everything within your power to hide your addiction. It's a full-time responsibility to hide your smoking from the world. It requires hard work, time management, and strategic planning to succeed. It's very stressful to live life as a closet smoker. There's many things about life as a closet smoker you don't enjoy at all. Here's a list of 11 things that stink. Number 1. You constantly worry about other people detecting the smell of smoke on you. When you're finished smoking and put out the cigarette, that smoke smell sticks to your fingers, clothes, skin, and hair. The smoke smell lingers and follows you around like your shadow. You wash, scrub, and clean yourself, but it doesn't completely get rid of the odor. You don't know for sure if people can smell the cigarette smoke on you, and you're careful not to get too close. You even miss out on giving and receiving hugs out of fear of getting too close to people. You start to develop a reputation that you're a cold person and not the warm and fuzzy type. You even avoid inviting people into your home or car out of fear they'll detect the smoke smell and reveal your secret. You worry constantly about who can discover the smell of smoke on you. Your perception that non-smokers quietly harbor judgments and opinions of you because of their awareness of your closet smoking is enough to drive you insane. Carrying around this burden day in and day out eats you up inside. It starts as a little ball of frustration in your chest that evolves into anxiety, stress, and depression. Over time, the stress develops into a raging ball of cancer eating away at your insides, and then you die. Or you just sneak off somewhere to stuff away those negative feelings with another cigarette. Number 2. Washing the smoke smell from your body dozens of times per day is a pain in the ass. When you wash up after you smoke, you spend a lot of time in the bathroom trying to clean the smoke stink off your fingers, hands, face, and hair. You fear someone will smell smoke on you, so you wash your hands more frequently than smokers who don't hide their addiction from the world. At the end of the day, your efforts to cleanse yourself of the smoke smell are futile. Even after using soap and water for 5 minutes on your hands and face, all you've done is dulled the smell. That smoke stench has seeped deep into your pores and hair follicles. You can change your clothes and take a shower, but the smell remains. You wash your hands frequently and your skin dries out. During the winter months, your skin starts to crack and bleed, and you have to use more hand lotion. It's one more piece of the cleanup ritual that is frustrating and starts to chip away at your mental health. Washing your hands is important to stay healthy, but when it's excessive and you wash compulsively, it becomes too much. As a closet smoker, this is an everyday reality of your life that stinks. Number 3. The financial cost of all the extra post-smoking cleanup items. As a closet smoker, you don't want anyone to know about your addiction, and part of your strategy to conceal it from the world is to use a lot of perfume or cologne to cover up the smell. Perfume isn't cheap, especially if you don't want to smell like Dollar Tree perfume. The "I finished smoking and I just sprayed myself with perfume" combination is not a good smell either. The perfume only masks the smell of smoke, and you're barely fooling anybody. There's also the significant expense of the Costco crate of mouthwash and toothpaste you have to purchase every week. Mouthwash doesn't quite get the job done either. You keep using it regularly, even though it doesn't fully cover up your cigarette breath. Other additional expenses include purchasing more air freshener, Febreze, hand lotion, shampoo, laundry soap, chewing gum, Altoids, breath mints, etc. You have to purchase large quantities of these items as part of your strategy to maintain your secret addiction. You take that financial cost and add it to the expense of cigarettes, lighters, and other smoking paraphernalia, and you're looking at a substantial monthly total. It gives you an awful feeling in the pit of your stomach when you think of the long list of more constructive things you could be putting your money towards. Number 4. Dirty, stink-eyed looks from strangers in public places. When you do smoke in public spaces, the sweet nicotine rush is oftentimes subdued by the paranoia you experience when other people look in your direction. Maybe you smoke in an alley, behind a dumpster, or under a bridge. Human beings are unpredictable. You never know when they're going to show up out of the blue walking their dog. When another human being does appear and looks in your direction while you're smoking, the anxiety you experience is immediate and unpleasant. Thoughts start to race through your mind and quickly spiral out of control. You ask yourself, why is that person looking at me like that? What should I make of that stink eye? Where do I know this person from? Do they know someone from my inner circle? Are they going to snitch and blow my cover as a closet smoker? Is that the reason they're giving me that ugly side eye? Why do I have to share the world with all these damn people? These destructive thoughts infiltrate your mind and extinguish the little enjoyment you derived from your secret smoke. Ultimately, this paranoia has a negative impact on your mental and physical health. Number 5. The hassle of sneaking around to find covert places to smoke. It's exhausting having to sneak around to find a nook, cranny, or crevice to smoke. You find comfort spots that you return to for a period of time, with the understanding that you may need to find a new spot tomorrow. You don't want people to catch on, so you alternate between the back of your garage, an alleyway behind the church, a seldom used parking lot, or the nature trail park bench off the beaten path. You're strategic about what times of day you smoke in these locations, because things can change at a moment's notice and people may appear. Especially if the location is outside your home, you don't have much control over who is going to be there at any given moment. These closet smoking locations can become compromised and occupied with new people at any moment. Just like that, and your closet smoking comfort place has vanished. All this sneaking around is a big hassle and you hate it. Number 6. Lost time planning your day around smoking. Let's say on average it takes 6 minutes to smoke a cigarette and you smoke 5 cigarettes per day. That 30 minutes of smoking isn't the end of the lost time. You have to factor in all the additional time on top of the actual time spent smoking. You have the traveling time to hide away smoking places, the shopping trips to Costco to purchase cleanup supplies, and all the post-cigarette cleanup work to remove the smell from your body. You do the math on all that time you spent going the extra mile to hide your addiction from the world, and you're looking at hours of wasted time. It's like having a part-time job that you hate, which you don't get paid for. The time you spend on this production is at least an extra hour per day that you can easily repurpose for other activities. Time is your most precious commodity. You have more productive things you can do with your energy, focus, and time. You know deep in your heart there's other things you can excel at other than hiding your smoking from other people. Instead of scheduling your day around smoking, you can plan your day around activities that truly matter to you and add value to your life. Number 7. The intense shame you'd experience if and when your loved ones discover the truth. Maybe your loved ones believe you quit smoking months or even years ago. The smoking topic comes up from time to time. You're quick to lie and answer that your smoking days are behind you. Your loved ones express that they're proud of you for your accomplishment and give you a big warm smile. You deflect their praise because deep down you know it's not deserved. Imagine one day your son or daughter returns home early and catches you sneaking off behind the garage for a cigarette. They discover you returning from one of your secret smokes, and in an instant, you've compromised the trust they had in you. Whether your loved one thought you quit a long time ago or never knew you smoked in the first place, when they learn the truth that you're a closet smoker, it'll break their hearts. What would your loved ones think of you now? What kind of message would that send? Their discovery would shatter their opinion of you. If they found out, you'd immediately feel great depths of pain, shame, and self-loathing. Having these nagging worries stuck in the back of your mind all day that your loved ones will learn the truth is enough to drive you crazy. Your secret smoking makes you feel guilty. and you deserve to feel good about yourself. Number 8, you're tired of telling lies, and your loved ones are tired of hearing them. Your loved ones are aware of the struggles you've experienced quitting smoking over the years. They think you've quit, but they have their doubts. When you're questioned by a loved one about why you smell like smoke, it's a reflex to respond with a lie or stupid story. You're exhausted from the same old questions and accusations from your loved ones. You're ashamed of getting defensive, making excuses, and the lies you've told. When you're confronted about the smell of smoke, you've responded by saying ridiculous things. I found a nice jacket under a bridge and I thought I'd put it on, but I didn't realize it was someone's old smoking jacket. The smoke smell got all over me. It was an accident. Or you might say, I ran into an old friend I haven't seen in a long time, and he gave me a giant bear hug. I didn't know he was still a smoker, and the smell of smoke transferred from his clothes to mine. I couldn't help it. No one is buying the deceit you're trying to sell. You're disgusted with yourself for uttering these absurd lies. The dishonesty gets old and doesn't do anyone any good. You don't even believe them yourself. People question your integrity, and that's a hard thing to earn back. The friction that the lies create have a negative impact on you and your family. Number 9, the burden of living with these lies. As a closet smoker, you're not projecting your true, authentic self to the world. You always have this shadow self that follows every step you take that people don't know about. Even the people you have intimate and close relationships with might not know this one significant thing about you. Concealing your smoking from the world is an enormous weight to carry on your shoulders. You've got one life to live and you want to be as authentic as possible, but being a closet smoker stands in the way of that. You're living a lie, and that comes with an immense amount of pressure. You're lugging around this secret everywhere you go, and it takes a toll on your spirit. Part of your truth is not being told, and it doesn't feel good living this secret smoker lie. Number 10, there's an element of risk involved in reaching out for help when you decide to quit. You're starting to get tired of the long list of hassles of being a closet smoker, and you're thinking it's time to quit. It's critical to have support when you make an attempt to quit this powerful addiction. But who are you going to reach out to for help? Since you're worried about exposing your secret, it rules out some of your support options. You're scared about anyone finding out that you smoke, and think twice before inquiring for help. The coaching programs that are available to help people quit also collect information on those who participate. Companies might say their program is free and confidential, but what does that really mean? You have to be careful whenever you hear the word free. There's nothing free in America, and is there such a thing as absolute privacy nowadays? Quit smoking support groups online and offline expose yourself to members of the public. Your concerns about your privacy are legitimate. Participating in online support groups is risky because you don't know what entity is tracking your data and website history. Companies may start advertising you quit smoking products. If you share your computer with a loved one who you hide your addiction from, that can be their pathway to discovering your secret. You fear how people perceive you more than anything, and this can be a deterrent to reaching out for help. You may continue as a closet smoker because you're concerned about where exactly you can turn to for help, with the assurance that your privacy is protected. You may decide you have to quit on your own. Though it's not impossible to quit on your own, it's an extremely difficult road to take. Number 11, you have to think twice about contacting your insurance company for help. If your insurance company found out that you smoke, that's another channel where information may trickle down to your loved one. For example, if your insurance discovered you smoke, there's a possibility your premiums will increase. When your spouse finds out about this increase and asks why this happened, they might not be satisfied with your answer and decide to call the insurance company themselves. Your loved one may learn the truth that you're smoking again when they were under the impression you quit a long time ago. This leads to a bad fight. It might be easier to be transparent and tell your loved one the truth that you're a closet smoker and need their help to quit. There you have it. 11 things that stink about being a closet smoker. No matter how you slice it up, being a closet smoker stinks. Every day that you continue as a closet smoker, you're missing out on that glorious, light feeling as a free ex-smoker. Questions. What about you? Are you brave enough to share your closet smoker experience with us? What's been your experience hiding your smoking addiction from the world? Do you know anyone who is a closet smoker? I encourage you to share your perspective. Thank you for your time.